Hello everyone, my computer had a virus and college so far is awesome. So now that I got the unrelated stuff out the way, on to the subject of the day, which is hair. Now, I've been extremely interested in hair, at least the subject of hair, and so far I have had this short hair for 2.5 weeks, and there are some pros and some cons of it. Now, before I get into that, I um, I donated my hair a couple weeks ago. I cut off 16 inches and donated it to Locks of Love. Now, pretty much, I've been interested in the subject of hair for forever, but mostly in the past 5 months, ever since I really decided to cut my hair. I knew I'd have to cut my hair to transition, but I didn't know I would be donating it, and I decided that because I saw a documentary on Locks of Love, which is where I ended up donating it to. So, for having this hair for 2.5 weeks, there are some pros and some cons. Now, most of my pros are shower related. Like now, instead of taking half-hour to 45-minute showers, I take 5 to 10-minute showers, which is awesome, and it's going to save my parents tons and tons of money on water bill. The reason I took such long showers is because I'd spent so long on my long hair, because I'd have to wash it a certain way, and if I didn't do all this stuff, it would be ugly. So, which ties into another thing is I don't actually always even condition anymore, because I don't have to. With my long hair, I could not dream of not conditioning. But now I have shorter hair, so it's good either way. Now I had to do all these things because if I didn't, the next day my hair would just be disgusting and it wouldn't look right, and it would feel even worse. My process would be get in the shower. I'd have to do all this while my hair was wet, because it was the only way I could get tangles out and stuff, is wash my hair and comb it, is wet the hair, comb it, shampoo, comb it, and condition and comb it. And I'd use this brush. And I love this brush. And I couldn't use anything else because it would actually hurt me. Now I don't use as much shampoo or conditioner, so that's also going to save money there. Yay. So, another pro is, well, that's a comb. That's awesome. I could not dream, no matter how wide the teeth are, with my long hair, I could not dream of using a comb, because I couldn't get it an inch through my hair before it catching in there and tangling and lose it somewhere in there. If you're completely new watching and you don't know what I look like with my long hair, just go to my channel and go to one of my first 2 videos. Anyway, so the comb and conditioner thing make me the happiest. Another pro with the having short hair is because I've been kind of paranoid with my long hair for the past 5 or so months, because I wanted to make sure nothing happened to it, so I could donate it in one piece and as healthy as possible. So now I'm willing to take a little more risks. Well, not really risks, just I could do stuff now that I never could do. And one of those things would be dyeing my hair. I haven't always found dyeing hair appealing, but recently I have. And so I'm going to. It's going to be like a dark, very dark brown, and So maybe you'll see me with that. I don't know. And so as far as cons, the pros way outweigh the cons, but the cons are like I'd have to, when it also shower related, I'd have to wet it and shape it a certain way, because if it dries, it'll dry a certain way and it won't be able to move from there. Like I experimented, I put my hair all the way back and it dried that way and it was like all sticking up. And that's why with this hairstyle, I have to wet it and then shape it this way so when it dries, it stays down. That's good. I mean, that's sort of okay, but I like this hairstyle, so. Another con is, it's not a super con, but I don't like it. Is old ladies love this. They love it. I went to a family thing, and everyone in my family who was a grandma, like, just kept touching it. And I wasn't okay with people. I don't like people touching my hair. I'm a little better with it now because with my long hair, I didn't like people putting their hand in my hair because I was afraid it would get stuck or it would snag a tangle, or I didn't like it. So, but kind of like with the comb, I can actually completely run my hand through it and not snag it on anything. So that's awesome. Now, hair, other than those things, hair just in general interests me. I've always been interested in it. Not really doing anything with it, just how it is around humans. Like, we shape our hair, as people, we shape our hair to match us, and in turn, it does that. And what I mean by that is, we like cut it and dye it and color it and same thing, and change it up to match our personalities. And sometimes that's a successful thing that happens. It's socially acceptable to blame your mood on your hair. And by that I mean like bad hair days and stuff. That's a socially acceptable thing. We can feel like shit because our hair is not the way we like it. Animals don't do that. Well, animals other than humans. So that's where I think it's extremely interesting. Also, I lost my train of thought. Give me a second. So we shape it and it shows our personality, it shows who we are. Also, this is where it ties into like Damian, because this is partially Damian related. Is masculinity hair sometimes, not so much anymore. The good thing is that, especially in the past couple years, it's completely fine for a woman to have short hair, like even shorter than mine. I think that's awesome. So, but it does still very much in society define masculinity and femininity, and that's what it is. I tell people I'd cut my hair like really, really short, and they're like, "Why do you want to look like a guy?" And I say, well, the hairstyle doesn't. I'd explain more about locks of love than my transition, because I'm not willing to tell my life story to someone I don't know. And so, also another thing with the short hair is it's like a phantom limb, which is, I have on so many occasions flipped my hair and there was nothing to flip. I don't do it as much anymore, but I did like the first week. The first week I was doing that like every day. Also, I like tried to take the hair out of the back of my shirt, even though there's nothing to take out anymore, because that's what I would do with the long hair. So there's a ton of masculine and feminine things with hair, and that's what ties with Damian. And I do think I look a little more boyish. even though I'm not trying to pass at all. And I'm not trying to pass yet, but this little step makes me happy. So that's all my thoughts that I can think of on hair and how it is with short hair and what I am interested in with hair in general. Wow, that sounds weird. Okay, I don't know what my next video is, and I don't know which subject it's going to be about because I have many subjects I want to talk about, so I'll have to pick and choose. Alright, see you next time. Bye!